Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV on the PC. We are going to go fight Leviathan. Ho ho ho. Very exciting. Gotta talk to this dude. Not so exciting. Ah, I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the World-Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends at NALD and Vimelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Y'shtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Y'shtola, if you would join the third levy, and Lady Ugiri, the fifth. But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Mangg. May the crystal bless and keep you. Yes, hail the crystal. The World-Eater. A whirl. A whirl. Alrighty. Well, you know what that means. We gotta switch over to Scalia. Alright, we're all good. We're all good. Let's get Celine out. Time to do our job as a good little healer. The World-Eater hard. Ugh. Ugh. Less than 5 minutes. I hooked my brother into playing. I think he played long ago. He played the game when it first came out, just like I did, version 1.0. And then I think he played A Realm Reborn for a little bit. He never got to max level because he was into Guild Wars 2. But I convinced him that it's worth checking out now. It's streamlined. It's quick to level and fun and cool. So, yeah. Hopefully he can catch up and do some cool stuff together. Be nice to rope in a couple other people so then I could switch to tank and without, you know, worrying about the criticisms of strangers. Fucking Leviathan, boys. Alrighty. So, the fight, from what I understand, is pretty simple. Basically, periodically, he'll disappear. And then a geyser will show up, and you just need to get to, like, the other side of the stage, the platform. That's what I got out of it. Why is this guy taking so much damage? So... yeah, there you go. Okay. So right now, there's railings. So you can't fall off. But... fuck, dude. Later on, the... dude, what the fuck is happening? Okay. Like, do we have tanks doing anything? No? No tanks? Like, why am I just constantly getting pounded by this thing? Look at this shit. What am I supposed to do about that? Fucking do your job. I'm burning through my MP here. Nobody's. What the fuck is happening? Do we have like 8 sprouts in here? What the hell's happening? Jesus Christ. Alright, I don't remember. Okay. Music's kicking in. Fine, it's fine. We're doing fine. That's fine. Pretty cool fight. Nobody has like 9,000 health, so I feel like we are a lot of noobs in here. Let me get Whispering Dawn in. Okay, little sucker. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Leviathan's down. He's down. Alright. Very nice. I see a lot of sprouts here. I think we had like 6 of them or so. All right. Then that's it. I like to wait around because I think once you leave, you can't get a commendation. So since I'm farming commendations, I gotta stay till the last man. 1? What the fuck? I kept us alive. I rezzed that dude. What the fuck? Bunch of noobs. They don't even know how to commend. God damn. God damn it. I don't care about tombstones. Give me commendations. That's the most important thing. Anywho, that was a cool fight. Okay, Sky, an inspiration to us all. Okay, sounds like he's commending me. I should get a commendation for that.
We Lominsans are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you.
Yes.
Not for the first time, you have delivered LIMSALOMINSA from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but LIMSALOMINSA is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Y'Stola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left LIMSALOMINSA, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in UL'DAH, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, Our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
What the fuck you want her to do? I mean, the Asians are fucking everything up. Gonna be
Man has
blood.
never put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
I mean, hell yeah. That's what we do. Get no arguments from me. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Ugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Huron man there, and present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Laminsan society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here is the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. I don't believe in good luck. Where are we going? Problem is I accepted too many quests. Here we go. Alright, so we want to go to the Fisherman's Guild, as I suspected. But where am I now? Did we want to go to the Fisherman's Guild? It's not even a... Fuck! Okay, I don't know, but the mini-map shows. The mini-map shows. There it is. Fuck this place. Please let me just jump down. Thank you. Got business with me, venturer? So you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred, too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. You must be the Far Easterner, what Merlib says wants to train with us. Welcome to LIMSA, my lady. I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. LIMSA's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose, I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There's much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, you Gary of Do-What's-It, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. That didn't come out right, did it? Master Mangg, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be an honor to welcome you as a student. I just read books, lady. Through the maelstrom. Much and more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Alright, let's crack open this coffer. See what we got. Oh, shit, I was supposed to open that with the fucking Summoner, not the Scholar. My Scholar book's really good. Damn it. Switch over to Summoner. Yeah, fine. Alright. Rising Stones in more DHONA. Go, 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 go. Why is summoning Ifrit instant, but summoning Selene takes like 3 seconds? Why is there like a discrepancy in the summoning? I mean, I know they're different jobs, but why did they make that decision?
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that UL'DAH spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is aught amiss?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldesion.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of THAL, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned. It is done, my lord. I
Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Oh, shit. That sounds really ominous. But he was like our best pal. What the fuck's going on? The story's getting pretty hype. So that was the, see, we got an achievement. That was the end of the quests released in patch 2.2. So now we begin the quest from patch 2.3. So they sort of left you off on that cliffhanger until the next patch. Our friends, the very Isle itself, everyone and everything. No, it avails us not to speculate. UL'DAH will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns etheric fluctuations, which we had previously attributed to good King Mangg XII. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. Yet all is not well in the Twelveswood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Cilia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What manner of problem? A band of refugees, hailing from UL'DAH this time, are come to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Cilia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread, and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Damn, talk to your mom like that? Mangg, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Come on, do I have to? You're just meeting with some fucking refugees? Oh, I'm like your butler. Want me to lick their asses? I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn. 12 be praised, it is you! We're ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know naught of your situation. Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of UL'DAH for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one what got took. They say there's work, but there's naught for an honest man. Naught as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms, any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. It's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where. And then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Doma's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. So it is with great regret that I must deny your request. But we've nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word. Tataru? Is aught amiss? Ill tidings from UL'DAH, my lady. Alphanode has been wounded. What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. 7 hells. Now the Blades will have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. And to send, please. It won't help us build a new life. At least help us keep the ones we got. My lady, we are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphanode, and quickly. If he is in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ida and Papalima will see to it. Alphanode is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Mangg! Yeah, shit. Shit's getting interesting now, dude. See, it gets interesting when it's not just like, we're the warriors of light. You are wearing dark robes and a mask. You are evil. We will crush you. We have won. We have saved the world. I mean, that's standard old school Final Fantasy, but you know, nuance is important. Moral ambiguity and all that sort of interesting stuff. Having characters that are, you know, human on both sides, I guess. I mean, we're not gonna get fully to that point. There's always gonna be an evil villain, but still, it's a step in the right direction.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. UL'DAH, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. UL'DAH is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life.
God damn. Just described America.
UL'DAH, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the UL'DAH way of thinking, they may as well not exist.
Stop describing America.
Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more UL'DAHs to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. while more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Almost like it was done on purpose. Alright, what do we got here? Earrings, huh? Earrings. 110 earrings. Pretty good. Alright, we're up to 90. As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur given the rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Raubahn has to say upon the matter. This is cool. I like this. This is some real shit going down. That was not where I needed to go. Steps of NALD. Where the fuck? Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Those robes look sharp, though. Now's not a good time, Mangg. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alpha Node, back on your feet already. You may credit my swift recovery to your chirurgeons. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation. Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout THANALAN. We've sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine. Given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny that tensions between the UL'DAH citizenry and the refugee populations have increased since the Dolmens were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. What of those who have not even a single gil to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the Immortal Flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and... Now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon. Dude, is he in on this shit? General is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim, without the necessary proof, that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the monetarists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Mangg. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. You may balk at a request for such information, but I've no doubt that you can persuade him with your silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? We shall. Looks as though you have something to say, Mangg, do you? What you ask is no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your words. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. On my way. On my way. What brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well, then you've come to the right place. Ah, you mean those refugees. Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like that merchant who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. Friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take it this means someone has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I'm increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He'll explain everything. Oh, I'll speak to his ass. I'll speak to his ass good. Ah, don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. I beg your pardon? You're not a flame. I see. If Leofric bade you speak with me, then I take it you've agreed to help. 'Twill be praised for that, because we have no moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under that fanatic's spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account and taking that which is owed. Ha! A childish fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look beyond yonder tent and you'll understand why. Even now he babbles incoherently, so traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt that merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does. Well, what are you doing? Don't draw. Why don't you run away with me? Could have escaped together. Then you'd be here, with me, be here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Great, I do have to lick his butthole. Why did I type slave? The fuck was on my mind? Who are you? What do you want? Aye, it's true. I followed the merchant, and may the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into 2 groups, sent us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing, and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting to give no quarter, and... Oh, gods, the other group, they're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Alright, and somehow you're gonna give me a level 50 ring. And $500. Sure. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. A pox on all bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Oh, if only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though if they were forced to confront reality... That's it! Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one man. Mayhap then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. You got it. Seven hells, they found us. Everyone, grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So that's your game, is it? Sorry to disappoint you, lad, but we're more than willing to kill you ourselves. Okay, somehow they have level 50 refugees. I don't know, man. How about a little inferno? You ready for that shit? Ready for that shit? Oh, they have 4 of them. I thought there were supposed to be 2. Ah, why am I taking so much damage? Dude! Dude! That's nuts, man! I think I might need Titan Eggy. Because he can put that shield on me. Fucking dying. Why would I die during the main story? Lame. Oh, that's a cool effect. Alright, let's bring out Titan Eggy then. Yep, yep. His ultimate is an AoE and a continual AoE. Okay. You know, if I switched to Scholar, I'd probably never die, but neither would the enemies, so... Earth and Fury. Dude, they still fucking hurt. God damn, man. Call me a meddlesome wench. Oh, there we go. Beat him like it was nothing. Thal almighty, what are we gonna do now? Better fucking run, dude. Better fucking run. Alright. Titan Eggy saved the day. Go figure. Ba-na-na-na-na. You returned! Did you find my brethren? What of the twins? What happened? I see. Well, you had no choice. Better that a handful of them take a beating from you than the lot get butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? Huh? But where else would he be? Unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others. I don't know, man. Maybe he did. Reap the whirlwind. The merchant wished to approach the refugees in Stone's Throw, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him, convince him to cease his mad quest. It will surely lead us to ruin. You got it. Oh. Wait a minute, where is this? Okay, yeah, we can just fly there. Behemoth is swift. Rest assured. Have you seen my parents? Oh, God. What you talking about, bitch? They told me to stay here with the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They left with the man from UL'DAH. The man said they were going to change everything, make it so we could live outside the walls like everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry, and I got scared. Say, mister, are you looking for someone? Looking for a merchant. You mean the man who left with my parents? But I don't know where he... Wait, look, over there. I think that's him. Oh. Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Fuck you up, dude. You, He's getting away. Go get him, mister. Dude, he already got over there? Damn. It's fast as fuck. Look at this. He's like the Flash. Jesus Christ. Not fast enough. You again? What? Why are you pursuing me? Fuck you up. Sedition, treason, revolution. That's preposterous. Who has filled your head with these lies? Refugees? The selfsame refugees who terrorized the streets of UL'DAH? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your accusations. None. Fuck you up. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. Fuck you up. For the sake of argument, let us say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't think I give a keycard's ass about politics. It was business. So only business. Fuck you up. We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. And he's dead. Should you get on your mount, or... What's all this commotion? 7 hells. Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close. Hold, adventurer. I would know more about your relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death. Well, surely you don't think I did it. This man was responsible for the recent riots. Mayhap we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude. In any case, it is obvious you are not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigation, Scion. Well, thanks, bro. What news, Mangg? Where's the merchant? He dead, man. Murdered? Damn it all to the 7th hell. He was not simply murdered, Mangg. He was silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. Alright, well, give me this choker. Alright, well, we've got plenty more shit to go. Got 3 more quests before we get to do another trial. And I'm not going to fit 3 quests in this video, so I'll end it here. The plot is thickening. Revolution is coming to UL'DAH. Tensions are high. Shit's getting real. My name is Mangg. Gaming watching. It's been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.